everyone, I'm Ananya and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the first 10 things that you need to do if you've just gotten an offer letter from your university. So let's get started. Firstly, huge congratulations to you. You have got your offer letter from a university abroad. That's a big thing in itself, so definitely pat yourself on the back for that. The first thing that you need to do is actually review your offer. Review the terms and conditions, review the program that you applied for. Is it the one that you got? What are the different things that the offer letter says? Definitely review each and every bit of those details. The second thing is, if you've applied for financial aid, understand what are the terms and conditions. Understand how much the university is paying for and what they're going to be paying for, and how much you and your family are going to be paying for. It's important to understand what your offer letter is and what are the details of your financial aid or scholarship or any other terms and conditions before you accept. The second thing that you need to do is formally accept your offer. If you've decided to go to this university, formally accept the offer on email so your university knows that you are going to them. The second thing as part of this is that please decline any other offers that you have received and write to those universities if your application is still under process. Please decline all of them. This is important because your seat will then be given to someone else who's also deserving and worthy, and it shows a lot of respect. So please decline all your other offers. Simply do this by emailing the admissions office of the universities you had applied to or clicking decline on the offer letter online. Third thing that you need to do is set up your official email to the university that you accepted. You can use this email to get in touch with your professors, your admissions office, your international student center, and everyone else, so they know that you're officially a student of the university. So definitely set up your email. The fourth thing that you need to do is follow your university on social media. Your university might be on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, on different social media platforms. Definitely give them a follow. Give your admissions office a follow and your international student center a follow, and also different organizations within your campus that you might want to join potentially. Follow them for announcements, details, everything about your campus. All of those will be mentioned on their social media platforms, so definitely give them a follow. As part of that, clean up your own social media account. Delete embarrassing pictures, posts, anything that you might not want potential people in college, your professors, friends, or employers to see. Clean up your social media so you have a good, clean following as soon as you enter university. Please don't be under the impression that they're not going to check it. They are going to check it. Number 5 is signing up for orientation. There are a lot of events that might be happening virtually because of COVID-19. So all of your orientation events, maybe things leading up to it, will be happening online, and you might need to register for this. Orientation is a lot of fun, and you'll get to know a lot about the university, the campus, different departments, different things that are going on. So definitely sign up for your freshman orientation. Number 6, housing. Accommodation is something that's going to be very important to you. So understand if you're living off campus, if you're living on campus, what are the different terms and conditions for each, what type of house you want to live in, what type of dorm you want to live in, what your roommate situation is going to look like. Please understand your housing and accommodation, and as part of this, also understand the terms and conditions. Even if you're staying on campus, there are going to be a lot of things that you will need to be aware of. Number 1 is your deposit date. There will be a room deposit that you will need to submit before you head to campus, so don't miss that deadline, especially if you've applied to a particular dorm on campus that you really want to stay at. The second thing is you might have to sign certain documents online, speak to your roommate, sign a roommate agreement. There are a lot of things to accommodation when you go to study abroad, so do this as soon as you can. Number 7 is your meal plan. You would have received certain instructions from your university to sign up for this meal plan. Now, pro tip, please do not sign up for the most expensive meal plan. I made this mistake and it's really not worth it. Why am I saying this? Is because you will be eating in your Starbucks and little cafes on and off campus. You'll be meeting with your friends and eating with them. You might want to just order pizza some days, and having that burden of 3 full meals which you've paid for is really not worth it. Do not go for the most expensive meal plan. Go for the mid-level one according to your needs. Even if you don't cook, do not go for the most expensive one. There's no point paying hundreds of dollars for that money, which will go to waste, especially in your first year. Sign up for a meal plan, but don't sign up for the most expensive one. Number 8 is your medical insurance. Every single country, when you go to study abroad, will require you to have medical insurance. So please understand that this is something that you need to do before you go to study abroad. Get medical insurance from a company in India, figure out the details with your university, what you need to do, all the details required for them to understand that your health is fine and you have medical insurance. This is one of the most important things, so please do this before you go. As part of this also, please get a health checkup in India. I know you're 18, you don't want to get a health checkup, everything is fine, what is the worst thing that could happen? There are a lot of things that could happen. If anything happens to you abroad, the doctor abroad will not have any way or form to know what type of preconditions you have, if you have any allergies, if you have any preconditions, what is your body looking like. So please get this done before you go to study abroad. Get a full health checkup in India. It is slightly expensive, but it's a lot more cheaper in India than it is abroad. So definitely get it done here, get a full health and body checkup and know what is going on with you. Also, what's important is they might ask you for your medical insurance and your health details while you're immigrating to the country at the border. So please keep all of these papers with you, and they're important to have and take with you. Number 9, speak to your advisor. This is very, very important for international students. If your college has assigned you an advisor already, please speak to them ASAP. Write to them, email them, understand what is happening. Secondly, if your college does not give you a pre-assigned advisor, ask for it. Email your admissions office and email your international student center. Introduce yourself and say you want an advisor to help you on campus, to pick classes, to do whatever you need to. Having an advisor who is a professor on campus is very, very useful and very helpful. And if you've been assigned an advisor, please email them, introduce yourself, tell them who you are and ask them a few questions. Doing this before you head to campus is very important because you'll get a lot of tips and strategies in the summer itself before you go, and speaking to your advisor is very, very important. As part of this, also write to the International Student Center. All campuses have a center, a department, or maybe just one person who is in charge of international student affairs. Figure out who the person or department is, write to them, introduce yourself, tell them which country you're from, where you're coming, what your program is, so that they are aware of you and they will know who you are. They can also put a name to a face as soon as you reach campus, and they are a lot more receptive. They will also be able to send you a lot of information and helpful tips for your immigration, for border security, for reaching campus details, and all of the things that international students require to study abroad. So definitely don't forget to do this. Number 10 is figuring out your finances. Your parents might be paying for you, you might have financial aid, you might have scholarships, but the most important thing for you to do is figuring out your finances. Make a budget, understand with your parents what money is for discretionary spending, what is for fees, when are your deadlines, when are your dates, and what all is happening with your finances. Set up an international debit or credit card with your parents so that they don't have to keep transferring money back and forth, and you can do some withdrawals from the card itself. So set that up with your parents before you go to study abroad. Those were the top 10 things that you needed to do as soon as you got your offer letter. I know this is a very, very exciting time for you. You've gotten your offer letter. There's so much to look forward to, but don't miss any of the steps along the way. I also have a free checklist for all international students going to study abroad this fall. So click the link in the description box below and get your free checklist today. If you have any other suggestions, please comment in the comment box below. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be coming up with a lot more tools, tips and strategies just for you.